Adolescent.
These are adolescent novels. These adolescent protests can lead to conflicts within families and communities.
Most of adolescents suffer from acne.
Nearly 7% of adolescent girls suffer from anorexia.
These are adolescent novels.
Adolescent. Aptitude.
He has a natural aptitude for water skiing.
She showed a natural aptitude for the work.
He has a natural aptitude for water skiing.
An aptitude test could form a part of the assessment. Psychometric testing is an accurate way of assessing an individual's aptitudes.
Aptitude.
Compliment.
Her co-worker complimented her for doing a good job. My compliments to the chef. There are no compliments, or any of the flirtatious banter we used to enjoy. The runner-up deserves compliments as well.
She was extremely complimentary about his work.
Compliment.
Hinder.
An injury was hindering him from playing his best.
Thinking negative thoughts all the time may hinder your body's ability to fight disease.
An injury was hindering him from playing his best.
He is hindering our progress.
Hinder.
Journalism.
I plan to study journalism at college. This paper is practicing yellow journalism, with its reports on sex scandals. I plan to study journalism at college.
The article was an excellent piece of investigative journalism.
The ABC has clear rules rejecting checkbook journalism.
Journalism. Jury.
The jury listened closely to the attorney before they made their decision.
After the jury returned a guilty verdict on the defendant, The judge pronounced sentence on him.
The jury is out as to whether there is life anywhere else in the universe.
The jury convicted Mr. Hampson of all offenses.
A foreman of the jury is often elected by either the jury or the judge of a civil or criminal case.
Jury.
Justice.
Our society is based on democracy, peace, and social justice.
It's hard to do justice to the succulence of the pears.
European Union preliminary rulings can only be made by the European Court of Justice.
In some countries, justice operates on the principle of an eye for an eye. That is, if you kill someone, you deserve to die.
They were accused of attempting to obstruct justice.
Justice.
Liberty.
To many people, the Statue of Liberty is a symbol of freedom. The Statue of Liberty is on an island in New York Harbor.
Compulsory retirement would interfere with individual liberty.
The Statue of Liberty is one of America's most familiar images.
To many people, the Statue of Liberty is a symbol of freedom.
Liberty. Literary.
North Beach was the center of San Francisco's literary renaissance.
The literary judge uses many evaluative terms.
He is a literary man.
North Beach was the center of San Francisco's literary renaissance.
Literary.
Pharmacy.
She will open a pharmacy in December.
Volunteers bring prescriptions from the pharmacy to the homes of shut-ins. The pharmacy is neighborhood conveniently located, on my way home from work.
She will open a pharmacy in December.
The convenience of a 24-hour neighborhood pharmacy is not to be underestimated.
Pharmacy.
Pill.
She took a pill for her headache.
I just buy a nice throw pillow with a good deal.
This pill contains many nutrients. One of them is vitamin C.
The doctor prescribed some pills and told her to have a week's rest. This pill will alleviate the pain in your back.
Pill.
Presume.
Since he raised his hand, the teacher presumed he knew the answer.
This species was presumed extinct.
I presume that you have been camping before. Since he raised his hand, the teacher presumed he knew the answer.
I presume you're here on business. Presume.
Punishment.
Punishment or other sanctions result from the violation of these laws.
Rewards and punishments are two sides of the same coin. Both are used to control people, and neither works very well.
We should implement reward and punishment policies.
People ended corporal punishment like caning many years ago. No one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment.
Punishment.
Sensible.
She is a sensible person.
Many of these problems can be minimized by sensible planning.
They adopted a sensible, middle-of-the-road policy on defense spending.
I thought I'd drilled sensible behaviors into him by now.
For the company, it's a sensible diversification of their product range.
Sensible. Slice.
Cut the meat into thin slices.
He sliced them with a knife on a cutting board.
He cut 2 thick slices of bread.
Shall I cut you a slice of bread? My mother slices apples before eating them.
Slice. Straw.
I drank the orange juice through a straw. I drew the shortest straw and got stuck doing the whole project alone. I drank the orange juice through a straw.
The last straw was when the company fired most of the managers. That applies particularly to broccoli, lettuce, radishes, strawberries, cherries, plums, and tomatoes.
Straw.
Swell.
My sister's stomach began to swell after she got pregnant.
The nurse bandaged my sprained ankle to keep the swelling down.
One of the common causes of knuckle pain and swelling is trauma.
The seeds will swell when immersed in water.
Some common complications include the effects of anesthesia, infection, swelling, redness, bleeding, and pain.
Swell. Tidy.
Leon has always been a very tidy boy. When her husband bought the house, she took charge of decorating and tidying it up. It's true that men make houses, women make homes. Leon has always been a very tidy boy.
We can't tidy this up.
Tidy.
Sorrow.
We all have sorrow.
If I could lose the pain and sorrow.
We all have sorrow.
That is the sorrows of this earthly life.
The sorrow she felt over the death of her husband was almost too much to bear.